Stop scrolling right now, because this video has the power to completely change the way you think. Not soon, not next month, but starting today. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn 6 simple habits that can make you smarter than 90% of the people around you. No special talent required, no money required, only the right daily habits. So don't skip this video, because even one habit can completely transform your life. Habit 1: read, read, read. Let's begin with the most powerful habit that can completely reshape your mind, your mindset, and your future. Read, not once in a while. Not only when you feel motivated, but every single day. If you study highly intelligent and successful people, there is always one common habit among them. They read. Because reading is not only about looking at words on paper. Reading is about strengthening your brain. When you read, something incredible starts happening inside your mind. Your imagination becomes active. Your thoughts become deeper. Your understanding becomes sharper. You begin seeing life from a completely different perspective. A person who never reads experiences only one life, but a person who reads experiences thousands of lives through books. You learn from people who already failed. You learn from people who already succeeded. You gain wisdom without suffering through every mistake yourself. And that is one of the smartest ways to grow. Now think honestly about your daily routine. How much time do we spend endlessly scrolling on our phones, watching random videos, and consuming content that adds absolutely no value to our lives? Hours disappear every single day. But imagine this. If you read only 10 pages daily, that becomes 300 pages in 1 month. That equals around 10 to 12 books every year. And those 10 books can completely change your thinking, your knowledge, and your future. Reading is not about finishing books quickly. It is about understanding ideas deeply. Even if you read slowly, that is perfectly fine. Even if you understand only 70, that is still okay. What truly matters is consistency, because small improvements every day create massive results over time. Now, here's something important. You do not need to start with difficult books. Start simple. Read stories. Read motivational books. Read biographies of successful people. When you read stories, your English improves naturally. Your vocabulary grows without pressure. Your confidence increases little by little. And the best part is that you enjoy the journey. It doesn't feel like studying. It feels like discovering new worlds. This is why reading is one of the best habits for improving your English and becoming smarter at the same time. Now, let's talk about another powerful truth. Reading improves your focus. In today's world, most people cannot focus for even 5 minutes. Their minds are constantly distracted. But when you read consistently, your brain learns how to stay focused in one place. Your mind becomes calmer, it becomes sharper, and this focus helps you in every area of life, in your work, your studies, and your decisions. Reading also improves your communication skills. When you read more, you naturally learn how to express your thoughts more clearly. You learn how to speak better. You learn how to write better. And slowly people begin noticing the difference. They feel you are smarter, not because you are trying to impress them, but because your words carry strength and clarity. Now here is a simple rule you can follow. Choose a fixed time for reading every day. Maybe in the morning, maybe before bed. Even 15 minutes is enough. But do it daily. No excuses. Because the truth is simple. If you don't have time to read, then you are not managing your time properly. You are wasting it. And one more thing, always carry a book with you. If you're waiting somewhere, read. If you have free time, read. Replace useless habits with meaningful habits. Because your habits shape your future. And reading is one of the strongest habits you can ever build. So starting today, make a decision. Not a huge decision. Just a simple one. I will read every single day no matter what, because This small habit will slowly turn you into a smarter, stronger, and more confident person. Habit 2. Follow up with your questions. Now let's discuss a habit that separates ordinary people from truly intelligent people. And that habit is simple, yet extremely powerful. Asking questions. Most people listen to something and immediately move on. They hear information, nod their head, and then forget it completely. But smart people are different. They don't stop at listening. They dig deeper. They ask why, how, and what does this really mean? How can I apply this in my life? Because listening may make you informed, but questioning makes you intelligent. Think about your childhood. You asked endless questions. Why is the sky blue? Why do people sleep? Why does this happen? You were curious, and curiosity is the beginning of intelligence. But as people grow older, they stop asking questions. They become quiet. They become afraid. Afraid of looking stupid. Afraid of being judged. Afraid of asking the wrong thing. And that is exactly where growth ends. Because the truth is simple. There are no stupid questions, only missed opportunities to learn. Every time you refuse to ask a question, you choose ignorance instead of knowledge. And intelligent people never do that. Now, let's understand something deeper. When you ask questions, your brain becomes active. It starts searching for answers. It starts connecting ideas. It starts thinking critically. And this process strengthens your brain. Just like muscles grow when you train them, your brain grows when you question things. Let's take a simple example. You watch an educational video. An average person watches it and says, "Okay, I get it." But a smart person asks, "Why does this work? Can I test this myself? What happens if I change this? Is there a better method?" And because of those questions, they learn far more from the exact same content. That is the difference. Same video, different mindset, completely different results. Now here is a powerful habit you can start today. Every time you learn something new, ask at least 3 questions. Write them down. Yes, actually, write them down. Because writing questions makes your thinking clearer. And once you have those questions, search for the answers. Use the internet, read books, ask people. Don't leave your questions unanswered because unanswered questions create confusion, and confusion destroys growth. Now here is another important truth. Asking questions also increases your confidence. When you understand something deeply, you speak with clarity. You don't feel confused or uncertain because you actually know what you are talking about. And people respect clarity. They respect knowledge. They respect people who think deeply. So if you truly want to stand out, start questioning everything. But remember one thing. Don't ask questions just to impress others. Ask questions to understand better. Because real intelligence is not about showing knowledge. It is about gaining it. Now, let's go even deeper. Questioning also improves your decision making. Whenever you face a problem, instead of reacting emotionally, you begin asking yourself, what is the real issue? What choices do I have? What is the smartest option? And because of this, your decisions become wiser. You stop making emotional mistakes. You start making logical choices. And this slowly changes your entire life. Now here's a simple challenge for you starting today. Don't accept everything blindly. Not what you hear, not what you watch, not even what you read. Think, question, understand. Because the moment you stop questioning, you stop growing. And the moment you start questioning, you begin becoming powerful. So make this your habit. Stay curious, stay fearless, stay eager to learn. Because every question you ask today creates a smarter version of yourself tomorrow. Habit 3. Make an I did list. Now, let's talk about a habit that most people completely ignore, but smart people use every single day. The I did list. Most people begin their day with a to-do list. Tasks they need to finish, goals they want to complete, responsibilities they must handle. But by the end of the day, something happens. They look at that list and feel disappointed because not everything got done. They focus on what is incomplete. They focus on what they failed to achieve. And slowly, this creates stress. It lowers confidence. It makes them feel like they are never doing enough. But smart people think differently. They don't focus only on what is unfinished. They focus on what they accomplished. At the end of the day, they create a simple list, an I did list. I completed my work. I read 10 pages. I learned something useful. I stayed focused for 2 hours. I improved myself today. This simple habit changes everything because your mind grows based on what you feed it. If you constantly show your brain failure, it will feel weak. But if you show your brain progress, it will feel strong. And confidence grows through progress, not perfection. Now understand this deeply. Nobody completes everything every day. Life is not perfect. Some days are difficult. Some days feel slow. Some days don't go according to plan. But even on your hardest day, you still accomplish something. And that something matters. The I did list helps you recognize that. It reminds you that you are still moving forward, even if the step is tiny. And tiny steps create huge results over time. Now, let's go deeper. This habit trains your brain to focus on growth. Instead of saying, I didn't do enough, you begin saying, I made progress. And this shift in thinking is incredibly powerful because when you feel progress, you feel motivated. And when you feel motivated, you take more action. And when you take more action, you grow faster. This is how intelligent people create momentum. They don't wait to feel motivated. They create systems that generate motivation naturally. Now here is how you can start this habit. At the end of every day, spend 5 minutes sitting with a notebook or your phone and write down everything you completed, no matter how small it seems. Don't judge it. Don't compare it. Just write it. Maybe you studied for 20 minutes. Maybe you completed one important task. Maybe you controlled your distractions. Write it down. Because success is not built in huge moments. Success is built through small daily victories. Now here's another powerful benefit. The I did list reduces stress. When your mind sees unfinished tasks, it feels pressure. But when your mind notices completed actions, it feels relaxed. It feels calm. It feels satisfied. And a calm mind thinks more clearly. A calm mind learns faster. A calm mind becomes smarter. Now imagine this. You continue this habit for 30 days. Every single day you write what you achieved. At the end of the month, you look back. You see your progress. You see your effort. You see your consistency. And suddenly, you realize something important. You are no longer the same person. You are stronger, smarter, more disciplined, and better than before. That is the power of tracking your progress. Now, one more important truth. Don't wait for huge achievements before feeling proud of yourself. Celebrate small victories because small victories eventually create massive success. Smart people understand this deeply. They don't ignore their effort. They respect it. So from today, change your focus. Stop only asking yourself, what didn't I do? Start asking yourself, what did I do today? Because this one question can transform your mindset, and your mindset can completely transform your life. Make this a daily habit. Simple, powerful, life-changing. I did. Habit 4. Down your daily ideas. Let's talk about a habit that can completely transform your future without you even noticing it at first. Writing down your daily ideas. Every single day, your brain creates thoughts. Ideas constantly appear and disappear. Some ideas feel small. Some feel powerful. Some may even feel meaningless. But here is the truth. Your brain is filled with ideas, but your memory is weak. Most people trust their memory too much. They say, I'll remember this later, but later never comes. The idea disappears, and with it, a possible opportunity disappears too. Smart people never depend on memory. They depend on systems. They capture every idea because they understand something extremely important. One idea can completely change your life. Think about it. Every successful business began with one idea. Every major invention started with one idea. Every viral video started with one idea. But ideas are like clouds. If you don't capture them quickly, they disappear. Now imagine this. You suddenly get an amazing idea. Maybe it's for a future video. Maybe it's for solving a problem. Maybe it's for improving your future. You feel excited for a few seconds, but you don't write it down. Later, you try remembering it, and it's gone forever. This happens every single day. And this is why most people remain average. Not because they lack ideas, but because they fail to keep them. Now, understand what smart people do differently. They always carry a system with them. Maybe it's a notebook. Maybe it's the Notes app on their phone. Whenever an idea appears, they write it down immediately. No delay, no overthinking. Just capture it instantly. Because speed matters. Ideas do not wait. Now here is something deeper. When you start writing your ideas daily, your brain changes. It becomes more creative. It begins producing even more ideas because your mind realizes those ideas are being valued and used. You start respecting your thoughts, and when you respect your ideas, your brain gives you more of them. That is how creativity grows. Now, let's go even deeper. Writing ideas is not only about success or business. It also helps you think clearly. Sometimes you feel confused. Sometimes you feel mentally stuck, but when you write your thoughts down, everything becomes more organized. Your mind becomes clearer. You begin understanding yourself better, and a person who understands their own mind is already ahead of most people. Now, here's a simple method you can follow. Every day, write down at least 3 to 5 ideas. They don't need to be perfect. They don't need to be huge. Just write them down. Maybe it's a new video idea, a better way to improve your English, a new habit you want to test, a solution to a small problem. Keep it simple, but stay consistent, because consistency matters more than perfection. Now imagine this. You continue this habit for 60 days. Every day you write 5 ideas. That becomes 300 ideas. Out of those 300 ideas, maybe 290 are average. Maybe 9 are good. But just one idea could completely change your life. And that one idea is worth all the effort. This is how intelligent people think. They don't wait for perfect ideas. They generate many ideas so that eventually one becomes powerful. Now, here's another important truth. Writing ideas also reduces overthinking. Instead of carrying everything inside your head, you place it on paper, and when your mind feels lighter, it performs better. It becomes quicker. It becomes sharper. Now, one more important thing. Never judge your ideas too quickly. Don't say, "This sounds stupid," or "This idea is useless." Allow your thoughts to flow freely, because even a tiny idea can lead to a life-changing one. But if you constantly stop yourself, you stop your own growth. Smart people allow themselves to think freely. They don't block their minds. They expand them. So starting today, make one decision. Capture every idea you get, no matter where you are or what you are doing. Because ideas don't arrive with permission. They appear suddenly, and you must be ready for them. This habit may seem small, but it can completely transform your creativity, your mindset, and your future. So start today. Write it down. Every idea matters. And one day, one idea may completely change your life. Habit 5. Watch educational videos. Now, let's talk about something you already do every single day. Watching videos. But the real question is this. Are the videos you watch making you smarter? Or are they making you weaker? Because what you watch daily slowly shapes your thinking, and your thinking eventually shapes your life. Today, Most people spend hours on their phones scrolling endlessly, watching random content, laughing for a few seconds, and forgetting everything immediately afterward. It feels entertaining in the moment, but it gives nothing valuable in the long run. No knowledge, no growth, no improvement, just wasted time. Now, smart people don't stop watching videos. They simply change the type of content they consume. They turn entertainment into education. They use their screen as a tool instead of a distraction because they understand something powerful. If you spend just 20 to 30 minutes every day learning something useful, your life will completely change within a year. Think about that carefully. Just 30 minutes a day, not 5 hours, not something difficult. Just focused learning. Now imagine this. Instead of watching meaningless content, you watch videos about improving your English, communicating better, building confidence, understanding how successful people think, managing time wisely, and growing in life. Every video becomes a lesson. Every minute becomes an investment. And slowly, your thinking begins changing. You start acting differently. You start becoming different. Now, here's something important. Watching educational videos alone is not enough. You must watch actively. Most people consume videos like entertainment. They don't focus. They don't think deeply. They don't apply anything. But smart people watch with intention. They ask themselves questions while watching. What can I learn from this? How can I use this in my own life? What is the main lesson here? Sometimes they even pause the video, reflect on it, and write notes. Because learning is not just watching, it is understanding. Now, let's go deeper. Educational videos save enormous amounts of time. Instead of learning something through 5 years of mistakes, you can learn it in 20 minutes from someone who already experienced it. You learn from other people's failures. You learn from their success. And this gives you an advantage. It makes you faster, smarter, and more prepared. Now, here's another powerful truth. Your environment shapes your thinking. If you spend time around negative people, your thinking becomes negative. If you consume useless content, your mind becomes weak. But when you watch powerful educational content, your mind becomes stronger. Because even when you are alone, the content you consume becomes your company. So choose your company carefully. Now, let's talk about a simple system. You don't need to watch hundreds of videos. You just need the right ones. Watch 1 or 2 quality educational videos every day. Watch them with full attention. Take one useful idea from each video and apply it in your life. Because knowledge without action is useless. But knowledge combined with action creates results. Now imagine this. You continue this habit for 90 days. Every day you learn something valuable. Slowly your confidence increases. Your knowledge grows. Your communication improves. And people begin noticing a difference in you. They start asking, how are you improving so quickly? And the answer is simple. You are using your time wisely. Now here is one final truth. Your phone is not the real problem. Your choices are. The same phone can waste your future or build it. It all depends on what you choose to watch. So starting today, make a decision. Don't stop using your phone. Start using it better. Use it more wisely. Because the content you consume today will shape the person you become tomorrow. Make it count. Habit 6. Plan your week. Now, let's talk about the final habit. A habit that gives your life direction. A habit that separates people who stay busy from people who are truly productive. Planning your week. Most people go through life without any clear plan. They wake up every morning and simply react to whatever the day throws at them. They handle whatever appears in front of them. No real direction, no clear target, no meaningful purpose. By the end of the day, they feel exhausted, but not fulfilled, because staying busy is completely different from being productive. Now, smart people don't leave their life up to luck. They don't sit around waiting to see what happens next. They choose what will happen. And they do that through weekly planning. Because the moment you start planning your week, You begin taking control of your life. Now understand this carefully. If you fail to plan your time, someone else will plan it for you. Your phone will start controlling your attention. Your distractions will take over your focus. Other people's priorities will become more important than your own. And slowly, your personal goals begin disappearing. But once you start planning your week, everything changes. You know exactly what needs to be done. You understand what truly matters. You become aware of where your time is going. And this clarity is extremely powerful because a clear mind makes stronger decisions. Now, let's go deeper. Weekly planning does not need to be difficult. You don't need a complicated system. You only need a simple structure. Once every week, spend around 20 to 30 minutes. Sit somewhere quiet and ask yourself a few important questions. What are my biggest goals this week? What tasks matter the most? What absolutely needs to get done? Then write those things down. Break them into smaller actions and spread them across different days. Suddenly, your week is no longer random. It now has direction. It has focus. It has meaning. Now, here's something very important. Don't try to plan every single thing. Focus only on what matters most. Because smart people don't succeed by doing more things. They succeed by doing the right things. If you try to handle everything, you will feel overwhelmed. But if you focus on a few important priorities, you will feel more powerful and in control. Now, let's talk about another major benefit. Planning reduces stress. When you don't know what to do next, your mind becomes confused. And when your mind feels confused, anxiety starts growing. But when you already have a plan, your mind feels calm because it understands what comes next. And a calm mind performs better. A calm mind learns faster. A calm mind becomes smarter. Now picture this. You wake up in the morning. Instead of asking yourself, what should I do today? You already know. Your day is organized. Your actions are focused. You don't waste time making decisions. You immediately begin working. This saves mental energy. This improves productivity. And slowly, your results start getting better. Now, here's a powerful truth. Planning is not about controlling every single detail of life. It is about directing your path. Sometimes things won't go according to plan, and that is perfectly okay. But even a basic plan is far better than having no plan at all. Because without a plan, you drift through life. With a plan, you move forward. Now, let's go even deeper. Weekly planning also helps you measure your growth. At the end of the week, you can reflect and ask yourself, what did I complete? What did I learn? Where did I improve? And this reflection helps you become better week after week. You don't remain the same person. You continue evolving. Now here is a simple system you can start using. Pick one day each week, maybe Sunday. Sit down for about 20 minutes. Write your top 3 to 5 goals for the upcoming week. Break them into small daily actions. Keep your plan realistic. Keep it simple. Then follow it. That's all you need. No confusion, only clarity. Now imagine this. You continue this habit for 3 months. Every week you plan. Every day you take action. After those 3 months, your life will look completely different. You will feel more focused, more organized, more confident, and yes, even smarter. Because intelligent people don't just think better, they live better. They act with purpose. So starting today, stop living randomly. Start living intentionally. Take ownership of your time. Take ownership of your life. Plan your week because your future is not built by accident. It is built through choices. Now pause for a moment and think about this. How many times have you told yourself, I want to become smarter. I want to improve my life. I want to become better, but nothing actually changed. Not because you lack ability, but because you never changed your habits. Because life does not transform in one huge moment. It changes through small actions repeated every single day. And now, you already have those actions. These are not just simple habits. These are tools. Tools that strengthen your mind. Tools that help you control your time. And tools that help you build your future. But here is the truth. Watching this video alone will not transform your life. Understanding these habits alone will not transform your life. There is only one thing that can truly change your life: action. If you close this video and continue doing nothing, then nothing changes. Same mindset, same routine, same results. But if you choose even one habit, just one, and practice it daily, your life will slowly begin changing, step by step, day by day. Because success does not happen overnight. Growth is not immediate, but consistency is incredibly powerful. Now imagine yourself 30 days from now. You are reading every day. You are thinking more deeply. You are asking smarter questions. You are more focused and more confident. People begin noticing something different about you. They may not understand what changed, but you know the truth. You changed your habits, and your habits changed your life. Now imagine yourself 6 months from today. You are no longer the same person. Your thinking is sharper. Your choices are wiser. Your confidence is stronger. You no longer feel confused or lost. You finally feel in control. And that is the true power of these habits. So don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment never arrives. Start today. Start small, but start now, because one small action today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. And always remember this: you do not need to be perfect. You only need to stay consistent, because the person who keeps showing up every single day will always win in the end. If this message truly connected with you, if you genuinely want to improve your life, then don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this. And subscribe to this channel, because we are not here just to entertain you. We are here to help transform you. And this is only the beginning. Your journey begins today.